Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into the life of one of World War II's most legendary figures, Marshall Zhukov, the man they called the Marshal of Victory. He led the Red Army to Berlin and stood proudly as the Soviet Union celebrated its triumph over Nazi Germany. But what happens to a hero when the war is over? Zhukov's story didn't end in 1945. In many ways, it was just beginning a new, turbulent chapter. Immediately after the war, Zhukov was at the peak of his fame, a national icon. He commanded the Soviet occupation forces in Germany and was celebrated everywhere. But this immense popularity became a problem. Joseph Stalin, the paranoid and all-powerful leader of the Soviet Union, saw Zhukov's fame not as an asset, but as a threat to his own authority. He couldn't tolerate anyone being more popular than himself. So, the campaign to sideline Zhukov began. In 1946, he was accused of exaggerating his own role in the war and taking credit for Stalin's genius. He was stripped of his high-profile command and essentially exiled to a series of obscure, minor military posts, first in Odessa, then in the Urals, too. It was a stunning fall from grace. The hero of Berlin was now a forgotten commander in the middle of nowhere, constantly under surveillance by the secret police. He spent years in this political wilderness, his name barely mentioned in public. Everything changed in 1953 with Stalin's death. Zhukov was quickly brought back from obscurity by the new leadership, who needed his military backing and his heroic reputation to stabilize the country. He became Deputy Defense Minister and played a crucial role in the arrest of Lavrenti Beria, the feared head of the secret police. For a brief period, Zhukov was back at the center of power. Under Nikita Khrushchev, Zhukov's star rose even higher. He became the Minister of Defense in 1955 and was instrumental in Khrushchev's de-Stalinization efforts. He helped crush the Hungarian uprising in 1956 and supported Khrushchev during a leadership challenge in 1957. It seemed like the Marshal of Victory was finally secure. But once again, his influence was seen as a threat. Just months after saving Khrushchev's leadership, Zhukov was abruptly dismissed. Khrushchev, like Stalin before him, feared Zhukov's power and popularity within the army. He was accused of creating a cult of personality around himself and was forced into retirement for good. Zhukov spent the rest of his life writing his memoirs, reminiscences, and reflections, too. Even this was a battle, as he had to fight against state censors to tell his version of the truth. He passed away in 1974. A complex figure who twice reached the pinnacle of power and twice was cast aside. His life is a powerful reminder of how, in the brutal world of Soviet politics, even the greatest heroes were never truly safe. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this story interesting, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history. See you next time.